Welcome back to today's where today we're jumping into the Wheel of Time. This is season 2, episode 7. One more episode to go, and then we'll be wrapping up the Wheel of Time. The last episode was everything, guys. That last episode was everything. We had discussed it down below. Egwene sauce. She served the last episode. It was very, very, like, I felt in pain after I was done watching it, and then I had to edit it, and I felt in pain again. So she really did serve, and it really did establish how powerful, crazy, scary, dangerous these people. Don't even ask me how to say these people's names. There are too many names, y'all, for me to remember, and it's too complicated, okay? We got the red Ashadai, the yellow Ashadai. They also like seasonings, too. They sound like really good seasonings. Like, honey, hi, can you go pick up the yellow Ashadai? You know what I mean? But we have that, and then we saw that lady get captured by whoever the holy hell, whatever their names are. The show established we could just simply call them the strangers, so that's what we're gonna do. The strangers, yes. So we saw that, and then the braid hair lady, the braid hair, what is her name? I forgot her name. The lady with the rivers and the waters and all that stuff. The one I really don't like. I know all their names, but a little bit. But it's escaping me at the moment. But to tell you the truth, that character that irritated me, I said this before, last season, is not irritating me this season. So, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm ready to jump into this episode. I don't know where to go. Was it Rand running around? Oh, he was gonna go to where Egwene is, right? I think that's where we left off. So let's just jump into this, because everything's an effing blur. You know, I watch 1,000 shows on this platform. I can't remember all these shows, but they're all just so much fun to watch. Now, if you would like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the second and third tier here on this platform, that will definitely copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So please join one of those platforms today. I believe they copy claimed one of these shows. I don't really remember, but definitely join the platform today just in case you guys would like to see this in a full reaction. Now, if you would like to support the channel for free, of course you can. Please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Now, without further ado, I always hit the same note, I'm sorry. Let's jump into the Wheel of Time and find out exactly what the show has got to give. 20 years ago, ooh, going back.
Do you really think they'll like me?
I'm more worried about you liking them.
You don't have to go to Korean if you don't want to. It's just that I haven't seen them since before the war.
No, it's over.
I think about us, where we'll end up. It's not in this tower, in a bamboo hut on the river, like my father and I had. We're gonna serve out our time and then advise the daughter of Andor or the king of Altara, and then we'll retire. Do you mean that? Tara said, we bring news from the Emmeline. The war is over. The Aiel are retreating.
Oh! What is it? What's happening?
The dragon is born again. It cries like the thunder. It burns like the sun. You must find the dragon reborn and prepare the world to follow.
Ooh, I might have liked that character. Damn it! She looks the same as 20 years ago.
Leave us, daughter. She's no threat to me.
Why didn't you tell me you'd been stilled?
What else did Lan tell you?
That you threatened to let Alana take his bond. That you found the dragon. I've let you carry this burden for 20 years, love. From here on out, I row beside you. It's time I met Rand al'Thor.
I saw what she did to the last man who called himself Dragon.
Is that why you ran from the eye of the world? You were born to protect this world. And every person in it. Emmeline's a smart woman. She's a good woman. And she comes from humbler beginnings than you. But Whatever comes, you face it on your feet. Put this on. Give me your blade.
Land will still kick your ass.
Keep the sword.
Right.
If the Amelin's afraid of you, won't be for a sword. If you're going to use one of the forms, use cat crosses the courtyard. Keep your back straight. The Amelin waits.
Oh, that sword. Did his father give him that sword?
As you've summoned me, Mother, so I've come. I stand ready.
What else did he tell you?
That you aren't exactly what you seem.
Most people are not. I have questions for you. Answer truthfully.
And then what?
Welcome to Farm. I won't lie. Expected you to be more impressive.
Is this a dream?
Oh no, you're very much awake.
The way these farmers behave, I think they've been shown channel their lives after their city was taken just a few months back. You said there was an Ogier traveling with your friend Perrin, correct? This time you listen to me and do exactly as I say.
Few women are capable of wearing the bracelet. Fewer still of creating a true link with their Dae'Mar. Understand the raw power available to her so you can work out how to use it.
We will work together. But if you embarrass me today, you will regret it.
Why do you need an Ogier map of the city?
Follow Thomas.
No, we have our task.
2 to 1.
I'm more concerned about Leandrin.
Aes Sedai. It is my honor to welcome you to House Dalmadred.
I don't know what you think you'll gain from this.
Hopefully everything we've lost. After you were stilled by Shania when you thought about ending it.
Killing myself?
First did it within me.
No, I didn't. Not for 1 second. And this whole thing you're doing with Swan, it puts all of it, the last battle, the fate of the world in jeopardy.
Don't do this by yourself.
Cut off her head.
You say you've been careful. How many times have you channeled?
Not many.
And if you don't learn to control it, you won't live long enough to go mad.
What kind of choice is that?
You are the water that turns the wheel itself. Do you know what Tower Law says the Amelin must do if she finds the Dragon Reborn? We are meant to cage you. Keep you shielded, channeling only when we want what we want to be the greatest weapon in our arsenal.
You already made your decision. You made it before you ever met me. I won't live in your cage.
Good!
6 months? You've known what you are, and you've learnt nothing. We would have been so much better off if you were a girl.
Good. Quite strong. The wave almost reached us. Let's see what this Egwene can do.
You will be brighter than her. You will be bright enough that every Soldam in Fallen will see you shine. This weave is simple. An explosion of air.
Where's Perrin? Is he alright?
Escaped. Thank the light. Daughter, heir of Andor.
Get up. Don't encourage her.
I am son of Arryn. They are holding her like an animal in the place called the Kennels. Only the Sul'dam are allowed within 100 feet of it.
Go now before anyone sees us talking.
We'll get you out too.
So, you're just gonna walk in here and not say anything and just whistle?
Do you ever have trouble sleeping?
Sorry?
Whole universe is collapsing from a shouted word. A stab of a dagger.
Is this a sex thing or a murder thing?
Humanity's forgotten so much since my time. This tea shows you things. Lets you glimpse your past lives. All the people you used to be. 15 minutes, then pour a cup for yourself. Only one. I think you've always wanted to know who you really are, Matt. This, it'll show you.
Why does he look like he's a surviving drug addict?
A woman.
You see well for a wetlander.
Take me to Julian.
Her wounds were too deep. An infection took hold.
What are you doing?
Matt's interesting. He's a very interesting character.
What a load of shits.
Does he know who Ishmael is, or he doesn't know at this point?
Mom?
Don't prick like him. You've always been rotten. Like him.
Stop. Stop. Just like him.
Release him, Swan. No.
No. This is not what we agreed
The ritual, gentlemen.
Not while I hold the seat.
The tower is filled with your enemies. I was to find the Dragon Reborn. You were to get the tower ready to support him.
But here you are, stilled. You can't control him. You can't guide him. You left the fate of the world to chance. For your pride.
We shall announce him as Dragon. Here in Kyria.
What is happening to me?
You've been shielded from the one part. She has to channel to keep the shield in place, but when it drops, you'll feel yourself again. Where were you going?
Fun.
Lanthe showed you this in the dream world.
I know. They want me to go there.
The dragon is supposed to proclaim himself there.
I want everyone to know who I am. Before they try to kill me. And they certainly don't want me being held prisoner. Where the animals see.
If you're waiting for Moiraine... I'm not here for Moiraine today. And I'm tired of waiting.
We have a guest.
This is royal business. Go upstairs now. What does our master ask of me?
Remove her from the board. And if your mother suspects anything, take care of her too.
Hush now. Hush.
Just like him.
You see it now, don't you? The wheel turns, and people hurt. And all I want is to close my eyes one day and never have to open them again.
Or he's gonna talk to her.
You didn't even make it out of the city.
I need your help. I'm in the cell in the Sun Palace. The Amnon's holding me.
Isn't Moiraine with you? Oh, I do like it when you try to manipulate me.
Can you get me out or not, Lanthe?
Damn! Queen!
What did he say? There's a Daughter of the Night walk in our world. Forsaken. Dragon Reborn.
Did he expect we would fight the last battle against an army of kittens?
I would offer you a much, but stone is a gentleman's game. Run me through with your blade now. Save her the trouble.
You can see my waves. What do you say when you look at Moiraine?
Even her life to a cause beyond her understanding. Madness is expecting a stray dancer from the man you helped lock away. Their weaves on her. Thousands of strands pulled together, held in place.
There's a fire in the foregate.
You will get this key when they take you back to the White Tower.
3,000 years pass and we're back to this.
So you're all just fine now.
I fulfilled my toll to Jolien and restored my G. I was defending myself when Jolien took the sword to her back that killed her. It's my fault she died. What do you think it'll do when we try to put it on?
I don't know, but I hope it hurts.
Fits well, don't you think?
Pull up your sleeves.
That's it? I need a base, girl.
The Shanshan Empress has one charge. and one alone, to unite every person on this planet under the light. And we will only be able to fight it if we stand together. All of us, including you and me.
Rana.
Yes, quite.
I will kill you.
And a sedative in her tea. She should be asleep already.
I didn't think you would do it.
Why do you think that we've risen so far, so fast? Mother!
Mother, Moiraine doesn't care about you. She trusts no one, she cares about no one.
But there are two things my sister understands better than anyone. The difference between right and wrong. And how much harder it is sometimes to do what is right.
You can't tell the Queen. You can't tell anybody.
I already have.
The Amelin requires your strength to protect Cairhien. I've been told to watch the boy.
Don't let her get close to you.
I'd say you'd spent long enough in Cairhien, wouldn't you? Of Terman's head shall he proclaim himself, bannered across the sky in fire.
You're not alone in this any longer, sister. But you need to hurry. The city is not safe.
Who's shooting the boy? Farron Sedai, you sent her.
Lead your sisters and heal the injured. That boy must not leave the city. Have to channel into it. Split it open with sheer force if you have to.
Fjord, you're going to open it. Just your eyes. What do you see?
Don't.
It looks like a knot tied together.
It's impossible.
What you were feeling, Shamael didn't steal you. Not even a Forsaken could do that alone. Vince.
It can be removed. I trust you.
I am sorry it took me so long to do my duty.
Oh! Close the way gate, Moiraine. Now.
We failed, Moiraine. At the eye of the world, you failed.
I don't want to force you. You swore to obey me on the oath rod.
Moiraine Dae'Mar.
No, if you have ever loved me, don't
I
do
command
this.
you to close the way gate.
She's too strong, Samantha.
I told you the next time I saw you two together, I'd kill her.
You're not going to touch her, none of you want my help.
Every day, you grow more like Luz. Lucky for you, a broken Amlin is more useful to me than a dead one.
Great episode. I think the camera's gonna die, so this outro is gonna be extremely short as I can do. I would rate this episode a 9 to a 10. Once again, it was very strong. There were so much things going on. Like, it was non-stop this episode, but obviously because there's only one more episode to go before we wrap up this season. There was a lot of me feeling like I had nothing to say because it was pure epicness. And then I got kind of frustrated sometimes, like Rand. Listen, if I hear the hashtag leave Rand alone one more time. But it, like, as soon as I got annoyed by him, then he got saved. Because I was like, wait, is that sword thing like what his father gave him? That's why he didn't want to take it off. But he wasn't that bad this episode, so there's that. But my least favorite characters, which is very weird in this season, was two of my favorite characters of last season, which is Rand and the werewolf guy. I don't know what happened to the werewolf guy. You know what? Maybe because there's so many characters, so they're trying to invest in each character, each storyline, and build them up. And so many characters are growing from the first season. Like, Egwene is clearly almost one of my favorite characters. Like, I find her acting is just amazing. Her power is amazing, and I love the character growth from the beginning of the season into where we are right now. She is just epic. Love that character. Respect that character. I am here for her. Braid hair lady and the princess, also two characters that I ended up, well, the princess lady I've always liked, but the long hair braid lady, Naviv. I never really cared for, as I've said 1,000 times, but I actually do enjoy her so far. Mid of this season, moving forward, I started to enjoy her. Lanfear is my favorite villain of all villains. Love her. And it's crazy because I hated her character, the hiding character, that I didn't know what her issue was. I couldn't stand her. Every time she came on the screen, I wanted to shut it off. But now I'm girl, serve. Blow up people, kill people, do what you gotta do. You, to me, are the Dark One. Ishmael, I keep pronouncing his name wrong. He gave me fear in the first season. This season, he's kind of pulled back, but because I feel like we're shining a light more on Lanfear, and her power that we're taking away from him and his storyline. Right now, I feel like his storyline is just putting the pieces together for us to have this last battle cry thing that is not going to happen in the next episode, I don't believe. I feel like that's going to be maybe later on, maybe if there is a season 3 that has been greenlit or whatever. I feel like this is from the books, right? So I don't know how many books there are, but I'm assuming the last battle is the last book. Like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, we're just building up to the last battle, but the last battle would not be the next episode. I feel like the next episode is when we free or we get all these people together. Matt is clearly going to be a villain. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know how he is in the book, but if they don't make him a villain, they missed this opportunity. I don't, once again, I don't know how he is in the book. I feel but we've definitely had this story with Matt, and Matt's, to me, he always shows he'll definitely go towards more the dark. Once again, another shocker to the shocks of all shocks. The son, who was going to be king, was part of the dark. He's a dark friend. What I really like about the show, another thing I like about the show is you don't know who's a dark friend. It kind of gives me Secret Invasion, where you don't know who's who. That's kind of what this show gives you. And a strong chin lady, she's just all over the place. She is just relentless, but she's clearly teaming up more with Lanfear than she is with the rest of them. So she's obviously doing that bidding. They want Moiraine gone. I'm happy Moiraine finally got her power back. Her lesbian lover, wife, whatever that lady is to her. I'm happy she got knocked out by the end of this episode. She just kind of irritates me. I like her because I find her a very interesting character, but just girl, you just extra. Like me. You're super extra, and there's only one extra person that could be on this reaction, and that's me. So what else what else I gotta say? Is there anything else? I love that guy who talks like this. The guy who whispers to the trees and the trees move. I like that character as well with his fro. Every time I feel like somebody's making fun of him, I'm like, yo, back up. I want him just to go complete, what is that blue X-Man? And he beast. I want him to go complete beast mode and just knock everybody out, including the kids. Come for me if you like. But what else? I think we. And by the way, I actually like Egwene's whatever that lady is, Rena or Rava, whatever her name is. I really can't wait for Egwene just to slice and dice her head off. I think that's gonna happen in the next episode. We don't need her to be in another season. She was good for what she gave, which was a bad person, and now we have to just extract her from the storyline. Bye-bye. Cut her head off. She's really pretty though. Also, I really like the desert lady, whatever her name is, but she didn't really give much this episode. I feel like I feel like that part of this episode we didn't need. I don't know. Maybe for other people. For me, we didn't need to see her walk around a desert and then get beat up because of somebody named Jody who got killed because of her. You could have just added in the 2.5 seconds. She met these people in the sand, and then we ended up at the palace, because that's literally what happened. I feel like we didn't really need all that dialogue. We keep talking about the werewolf guy sleeping with one of these women. Like, as much as I like the desert lady, I just didn't like that whole situation in this episode. I feel like it was just not needed. I would have took that 5 or 10, 15 minutes, however long, for their little skit both times, and invested it in the storyline somewhere else. My personal belief. But somebody should say, like, well, we needed to add in because the next episode is... Girl, the beginning of the next episode, we could have just seen them at the desert, and then we could have had these 2 random women with her, and then we could have just had a quick little story about how we saw them in the sands and whatever. That's how I feel. But I would still give this episode a 9 or a 10. I really did enjoy it. It was everything. Now, guys, if you would like to support this channel for free, of course, you can. Yes, I have to say this again because I need to place my animation somewhere. So please hit that like button, share, don't forget to comment down below. If you are not subscribed, why the hell not? If you want to know when I drop all my notifications, click the notification bell. It's right next to the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time with more The Wheel of Time.